Sometimes I do look at our politicians and I remain so much perplexed. And you can ask yourself a lot of questions. Do they really mean good interests with the lives of citizens? William Ruto has just released a list of his new cabinet. And as per expectations of what I had actually anticipated earlier before, I had a feeling that a section of that list, it's going to be what we've had before. And he has decided not to disappoint the crowd or to disappoint the citizen with what the citizens were expecting. Watch this video, and I want you to listen to the names that this guy is pronouncing.
I have started the process of forming a new broad-based cabinet to assist in driving the urgently needed and irreversible transformation of our country. I nominate the following first batch of 11 individuals for consideration and approval by the National Assembly for appointment as Cabinet Secretaries and Attorney General. Ministry of Interior and National Administration, Professor Kithure Kindiki. Ministry of Health, Dr. Deborah Mulongo Baraza. Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing, and Urban Development, Alice Wahome. Ministry of Education, Julius Migosi Ogamba. Ministry of Defense, Aden Bare Duale. Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development, Dr. Andrew Mwihia Karanja. Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, Roslinda Soipan Tuya. Ministry of Water, Sanitation and Irrigation, Eric Muridhi Muga. Ministry of Roads and Transport, Davis Chircher. Ministry of Information, Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Margaret Nyambura Ndungu. Attorney General, Rebecca Miano.
I don't have a lot of information of the other names, but half of this newly appointed cabinet are people that I know. Somebody like Kithure Kindiki, who has again resumed his seat of Interior Cabinet. Kindiki oversaw 41 killings of young people in this nation. And the question that people are asking, that Mr. President did not find anything wrong again to appoint this type of guy. You know, you ask yourself a lot of questions. Do the political class of this nation really mean well for this nation? This movement, what the young generation are actually asking for, are no bigger things. And dissolving the cabinet and appointing or reappointing the same few people that have costed this nation to the place that it is in is not solving any issue that we wanted. The issue that we wanted was very simple. We wanted just be accountable. follow the constitution of Kenya of 2010. We have a constitution. I've heard the government asking about that Generation Z does not have leadership. Generation Z have leadership, and the leader is the 2010 constitution of Kenya. The 2010 constitution of Kenya stipulates everything that needs to be done by the political class in this nation, but they've been omitting this. That's why you still see William Ruto still appointing the kina Duale, kina Alice Ng'ang'a, the kina Kithure Kindiki. Events happened in this nation. Let me explain to you what is happening in this nation. There are some few events that happened a few days ago. One is Kalonzo Musyoka being chased from Jaramogi Oginga Foundation while releasing a speech. Then another thing that happened is that Ruto gave Raila Amolo Odinga 7 slots. 7 slots of the about to be appointed CSS. And these 7 slots, Raila Amolo Odinga has decided that ODM party is going to take 4 out of these 7 slots, and the 3 remaining slots are to be shared by the Kenya Kwanza, the NARC Kenya, and the other parties that are in Azimio. At the same time, the Azimio group, some section of Azimio, the Kalonzo side, the Karua side, the Kioni side, feels that it's the right moment to stay on the right side of history of this nation. But what we're not sure of, I no longer trust the political class of this nation. I don't trust them fully. You don't know what they stand for. Like today, if I ask you, do Raila really stand for the good interest of this nation? I might not have that answer. Raila have decided to join the government, and behind this intention, we don't know what awaits us. We don't know the interest that Raila has today with this nation, because this is a man that I think I've always tried. We've always bestowed our energy. We've always believed that he can fight for us, and for a long period of time, people believed that Raila can fight for them, and that's always what I've been. He has always run that narrative, and we've always believed that. But I don't know what a point it reached that we've started questioning we've started raising some question like, who's running this government? Is it Raila who's running the government, or is it William Ruto who's running the government? Because tell me, how do you give an opposition side 7 CSS, and what Generation Z want is just be accountable, use constitution, subjects these people who involves in corruption into legitimate process, and then let them get executed. But you're not doing these things. What you're still thinking of is still taking up an opposition and combining it with your government and thinking that it's going to work for you. I think politicians are not reading what is happening in this nation. And if you're a bright politician, or if you're a bright person, you actually know that what is happening today is there is real quest for change. And it has dawned, leave alone the Generation Z, even the Generation X and millennials. The quest for change is there, and I'm failing to understand how these politicians are not seeing this. What we want right now is change. Give good leadership, give accountability, follow the constitution of Kenya, that is the 2010 constitution. It's not a big thing that we are asking for. These These games that William Ruto is trying to play with the minds of Kenya is not going to work. And that's why we are saying that on Tuesday, tupatane streets.